Thank you for joining us for the Barbados Today afternoon news for Wednesday, December 13. I am Mary Claire Williams. The Ministry of Health says it has put in place several measures to mitigate any potential public health risk which may arise from the sewage spills on the South Coast. Acting Chief Medical Officer Dr. Kenneth George said in a statement that there is a small chance of any outbreak of gastrointestinal disease, and he says the risk could be further reduced if the public remains extra vigilant and takes preventive measures, including basic hygiene. Health officials also advise businesses in the area to use bleach to sanitize all food surfaces, preparation areas, and equipment. And the sewage spill comes just a week before the planned opening of Sandals Royal in Maxwell Christchurch. Public Relations Manager David Hines says it has so far not affected the opening and they are monitoring the situation. He told reporters this morning that management also stands ready to help if needed.
We're concerned as members of the Christchurch community. I don't know, fortunately or unfortunately, it has not reached up by us as yet, so we really haven't had that issue to deal with. But we have read and we sympathize with our hotels and businesses in the area. And of course, we're willing to play our part as well. As you know, the environment is a key part of what Sandals and Sandals Foundation stand for. So we're open to suggestions to assist and help the other businesses and residents, of course, in the area.
A further setback to the planned resumption of salary negotiations between government and the National Union of Public Workers. The talks were scheduled to get underway today, but NUPW President Akani McDowell has confirmed that they have been postponed to Friday. However, he says public workers should not read too much into the latest setback. The union is demanding a 23% salary increase for its members. Police are seeking the public's assistance in locating missing 12-year-old girl Sharia Maricia Maynard of French's St. George. The Grantley Adams Memorial student was last seen by her grandfather around 6:45 yesterday morning when he took her to the Fairchild Street bus terminal to catch a bus to school. She was wearing her school uniform at the time. Police say Sharia is 5 feet 2 inches tall, slim, dark, with an oval face, thick eyebrows, and dark brown eyes. She speaks with a soft voice and has a pleasant demeanor. Anyone with information on her whereabouts is asked to contact the District B police station at 437-4311 or 430-7625. You can also call the police emergency number 211 Crime Stoppers at 1-800-8477 or the nearest police station. 2 Barbadians have been ordained in transition towards becoming deacons of the Catholic Church. This is the first such ordination in Barbados in over 40 years. Bishop Charles Gordon presided over the ceremony at St. Patrick's Cathedral, and he urged more locals to come forward in service.
This is the first time that we are ordaining men to the transitional diaconate in 42 or 43 years. You heard how long? How long? Monsignor was the last Barbadian to be ordained for the diocese as a deacon, as a transitional deacon, 40-something years ago. Today, as we come under Our Lady of Guadalupe, we move another step forward towards the localizing of our church, towards calling forth Barbadians to give themselves completely to Christ. In every vocation that Christ will be calling you to, no matter what that call is, be courageous. Do not be afraid.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Barbados Today, news you can trust.
Thank you for staying with us. We're back with news from the region. Dominica has been cleared of the hantavirus by the U.S. Centers for Disease Control. Chief Medical Officer Dr. David Johnson says the CDC noted there are no positive cases of the virus, which is spread by rodents on the island. Late last month, health authorities in Roseau said they were awaiting confirmation of a preliminary test to determine whether the island had recorded its first case. Dr. Johnson says there had been no cases of the virus in the Caribbean in the recent past. And on the international scene, U.S. Democrat Doug Jones says he's overwhelmed by his victory in yesterday's election in Alabama. Jones became the first Democrat in 25 years to win a U.S. Senate seat in that state. His victory over Republican Roy Moore deals a blow to Republicans, narrowing their majority in the Senate to 51 to 49.
But you know, folks, and you have all heard me say this at one point or another in this campaign, I have always believed that the people of Alabama had more in common than to divide us. We have shown not just around the state of Alabama, but we have shown the country the way that we can be unified. This vote, I've said it before, Alabama has been at a crossroads. We have been at crossroads in the past, and unfortunately we have usually taken the wrong fork. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, you took the right road.
That's news this afternoon. Remember, there's more on our website, www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're on Izumi Media in bus terminals and screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. You can also find us on Mix 96.9 FM. I am Mary Claire Williams. Good afternoon.